you sell coaching or an info product and you're struggling with long sales cycles, low intent leads, and rising ad spend, I'm going to be honest with you. There is only one solution to your problems, and that is YouTube. And I would know this because all the biggest names in the business space are doing exactly that. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how to scale your coaching or info product with YouTube in 2026. So you can finally get high intent leads, shorter sales cycles, and generate predictable revenue without wasting thousands on paid ads. So before I tell you exactly how to scale your info or coaching offer with YouTube in 2026, I want to break down the three main reasons why you're struggling to scale it right now. The first one is going to be high ad spend, low intent leads, and long sales cycles. So this is exactly how your funnel would look like if you drive traffic, and most of the time it's just unqualified because most of these sources are just pretty low quality of leads. And this is what happens. You just run ads, and the thing that you do is just funnel that lead to book a call with you. There is no pre-qualification process. You don't nurture that lead with free content, free assets, or anything that will make the lead a little bit more likely to buy from you. That happens with your short form content where you post. It doesn't matter even if you post TikTok Reels, is going to be TikToks, is going to be YouTube Shorts, right? You just get the traffic and you funnel it straight to your booking link, right? And I would say most of the time, if you also do it with your email lists, is the same stuff, right? Obviously with email is the nurture and the education of those leads is a lot higher, because again, they already subscribe for your email list, which means they have some kind of interest to actually subscribe. And then after that, what you do is you funnel all the traffic to your landing page or to your booking link, no pre-qualification, no education process or nurturing sequences. What you do is then you hop on a call, you waste 1 hour speaking with unqualified leads, wasting time and eventually money, because again, in that same time, you've could have made a lot more. So now you may be asking, how does YouTube fixes that? Now, you get all of this, again, traffic from short form and paid ads or your email list. You get that traffic and you just funnel it to your YouTube channel. And with your YouTube channel, you want to make content that is actually strategic, content that nurtures, educates, and builds trust with your audience. And you'll be making strategic videos that handle objections, pre-qualify buyers, and also break limiting beliefs. And at the end of the day, positions your offer as the go-to solution for the current problems. And now with your YouTube channel, you can just get the traffic that you generated and just funnel it to book a call with you. And most of the time, they'll be just super easy sales calls. They don't have any questions. They got already answered them in your videos. They don't need to ask you about how does that you solve my problems. You already explained that you basically have super easy sales calls. And on those calls, you basically qualify the prospects if it's going to be a right fit to work with you. Now, why YouTube is so powerful? YouTube is so powerful because this is the only platform where you can post only one video and that video can get you views or traffic for months, if not years. That only happens if it's done correctly, obviously. But this is the only platform where the videos have an insanely long shelf life, right? Where if you compare it with short form, it's like 24 hours or 48, but with long form videos, they always rank in search when they're actually done for SEO optimization. Because when someone already searches the topic, you're always going to be the first one to pop up if done correctly. Now, why is that even important, right? Because every lead will do his due diligence. What I mean by that is when someone sees your short form or your ad, he'll always searches you on Google, because again, with info products especially, there is a trusted session because everyone has the same case studies, speaks the same way, he has the same offer, and etc. So you being able to be on YouTube where you actually post high quality videos that are able to nurture and educate those prospects. Because again, remember, at the end of the day, people buy from people that they like, trust, and see. So if you can do that as long as possible, you'll be in their head 24/7, right? This is the power of YouTube. And now most of the time, leads will just go on YouTube, search up your name. And why that is important is because YouTube is owned by Google, which means that if you rank on YouTube, you rank also on Google, which means you're killing two birds with one stone. Now, why this is important? So this is one of our clients, Ryan. As you can see, whenever you search up his name, Ryan Benz, the first thing that pops up is his YouTube channel. It's not his Instagram with over 70k followers. It's his YouTube channel with close to 3.5k subscribers, which means his YouTube channel is a lot more important than his Instagram account. And as you can see, I was on a incognito tab, which means my search results weren't influenced by what I was searching previously. And this is why YouTube is so powerful, because whenever now a lead comes on Google, searches his name, he's going to be the first one to pop up. And then he can go on his YouTube channel, watch his stuff, get nurtured and educated. And whenever he opens his channel, he'll be able to see 12 to 15 YouTube videos that are strategically made for that ideal avatar, solving their exact problems, handling any objections or limiting beliefs. And that way they eventually binge watch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, even 6 videos of your own, and they get to likely trust you and see you, which means they're 10 times likely to buy from you. And if you use the 7-hour rule, which basically says if someone spends 7 hours with you, he's 100% likely to buy from you, that means that YouTube will only need around 20 videos for someone to buy from you, where with short form is going to be like 200 if you do the math, right? Something like that. Now, when you create this type of channels where there's strategic ecosystems in your funnel, what you can do is strategically push those videos and distribute them on other platforms. You can do is take those videos, push them to Twitter, your email list, to your IG messages, to your stories, to your pre-call sequences, and to your LinkedIn posts. Again, you can distribute one YouTube video on every single social platform, where with Twitter posts, you cannot do that. With emails, you can do that. And how can you actually nurture your cold leads in your DMs without YouTube videos, right? If someone is unqualified, just send him one video where you explain your business model and how that will help him make money. And in a span of 1 month, he'll come back and say, okay, bro, I'm ready to work with you. This is why YouTube is so powerful. And YouTube isn't just a platform where you can just post video. It's a sales asset that is working for you 24/7. What I mean by that is you basically create a sales rep that never sleeps. He never eats. He never asks you for vacation. He never actually gets sick. He doesn't ask you for anything. He's just working 24/7 for you. Now, this is one of our clients' channel, and we recently got him these results. As you can see, we posted only one video in February, and in January posted only one video. He was traveling and all that stuff. So again, what happened is he was able to get 4K more views than average. He gained over 350 subscribers, but these kind of metrics aren't even important. These are just vanity metrics. What is important is the amount of time that his audience spent with him. As you can see, 900 hours. People got nurtured, educated, and eventually converted, again, based on how much time they spend with him, and they started to like him and trust him. This is why YouTube is so powerful, because no other platform can get your ideal avatar, make him watch your videos, and eventually convert him by just how good your videos are and how much education and value they got from them. So if you're watching this and you're thinking this makes sense, but I have no idea where to start with my YouTube channel, click the first link in the description to book a call with me, and we'll map out your exact system. But before that, let me show you the exact YouTube strategy that you can just implement today. The first part of our strategy is top of the funnel videos. These are your how-to videos, and the whole idea here is to solve a specific problem that your ideal avatar is facing every single day. But the main idea is not to solve the problem, but actually show how complex that problem is and position your offer as a solution. Basically, you're bridging the gap between prospect and your solution with these videos. Then there's super broad awareness. This is a search optimized videos and addresses common problems. Now, why these are search optimized? Because what type of prospects will go on YouTube and actually searches how to scale my offer, right? How to scale my offer. These are highly qualified leads that are looking for a solution to their current problems. Again, if you make good SEO optimized videos, they will rank on search and they'll become an evergreen asset that will never die. Here's a few examples: how to come up with YouTube video ideas, how to make thumbnails that close high-ticket clients, and how to script a YouTube video. Again, think about it. Who will go on YouTube and actually search up how to script a YouTube video, how to make a thumbnail, or how to come up with YouTube video ideas? These are high-intent leads that are actively looking for solutions. And who these videos are for, right? These are for problem-aware prospects, and they always know they have a problem, so they're looking for a solution. Basically, these prospects are just problem-aware. Now, the second stage is going to be solution-aware prospects. And this is where our middle-of-the-funnel content actually comes. Now, where they're already solution-aware, they know that there is a solution. And these videos build authority, educate those viewers, and break limiting beliefs, and also handle any objections before the calls. So these are your educational and nurturing videos. So how this looks is, don't hire an in-house video editor, do this instead. I've studied 1000 YouTube videos, this will book your calls. and only 3 YouTube videos you need to generate leads. Again, these videos, I'm trying to educate you and nurture you on my exact process and systems. I want you to sell you my unique mechanism that, again, will make you a lot more money, will get you used to basically creating YouTube videos, and these videos position me as an authority because I already did my research, and the whole idea here is to, again, position yourself as an authority and build as much trust as possible. Now, this is for your solution-aware prospects. Again, this is for people that already knew that they had a problem. Now they're actively looking for that solution, and then eventually we need to move them to a product aware. This is where our bottom of the funnel content comes in. So this is your case studies and client interviews. These are the videos where the whole idea here is to show that the promises that you made in your middle of the funnel content, you can actually deliver them, right? You already said that you're an expert, you know how to do XYZ, this is what kind of results your clients will be getting with these kind of systems and so on. And now the whole idea is to basically prove that. These are for super qualified leads that are finally looking for that push and they're on the fence and they just want to see if you're a good fit to work with them. These videos most of the time just prove that your systems and claims actually worked, show prospects people that were in their exact situation and now they're basically in their desired one, right? How you can get that person from point A to point B. And finally, you handle any final objections before they actually buy from you. So these videos are the videos that will make you the more money, hands down. This will happen because they're super powerful. So here are a few examples. Case study 0 to 10K a month in 6 weeks. How I make 100K from one YouTube video, or how I made 92 million, right? This is from Iman Gadzi, Jordan Welch, and Daniel Fazio, right? And these videos are for your most aware prospects and your product aware prospects. So these are people that are on the fence looking to work with you, but they're just not sure if you can actually deliver the results. And now I want to break down some packaging tips and scripting tips because again, if you know what content to make, it doesn't matter. This is how to actually make the content. First of all, you need to understand packaging. So what exactly is packaging? Is your thumbnail, title, and hook. Simple as that. Now, I want to give you a few simple tips. I'm not going to overwhelm you with unnecessary information. What you need to know is that always think about what would appeal to my ideal avatar. How can I speak to their fears, desires, motivators, and pain points? And then you need to think about how to create open loops in their head. And here's a big mistake that I see coaches and consultants and business owners make is that they always try to come up with something new. Use what already is proven. Is it going to be proven title formats? Is it going to be thumbnails that already work in your niche? Use the stuff that is proven to work. They're outlier videos. They're already proven to work not only in your market, but other markets. This is why it's so powerful to use those proven formats and actually spin them to your own competitive edge and your own experience. This is what will make you stand out in the market. Because again, it doesn't matter how much proven title formats you work or trends you actually hop on. You need to be able to use your own story and competitive edge to stand out in the market. This is something that no one can copy. And then I want to break down novelty. Novelty is super important because, again, this is what I mean by competitive edge. And now what exactly is novelty? Novelty is the quality of being new, original, or unusual. So how you can do that is by leveraging yourself, your stories, your experience, your business ventures, or anything like that. What will make you stand out is your own results. And again, this will make you different. Creativity will always win. Make sure you keep that in mind. So to show you what I meant up here is basically think about what will speak to your ideal avatar's desires, pains, and motivators, and eventually fears. Now to show how we did this with one of our clients' videos. This video was a 24x outlier. So what exactly is an outlier? An outlier video is a video that performed XYZ amount of times better than the channel's average. And this video performed 25 times better than the channel's average. As you can see, 6K views and in 1 month. So I want to break down the packaging to see how we leverage that video and packaging. So first of all, we already knew that we're going to be speaking to beginners and being able to show their desired state, which is 10K for traders. For some reason, they already like that 10K mark in terms of dollars. And we also made it super simple to know that they can go from 0 to 10K a month with this video. We also mentioned it in the title, the laziest way to make 10K a month trading as a complete beginner. Now, we also leverage our messaging. We made sure that our messaging is super simple and is going to be appealing to our ideal avatar, which is going to be the laziest way. Laziest way only some people that were 18 to 25 would use, right? If you're a business owner, that wouldn't just appeal to you because, again, laziest way, who wants to do it? And we already knew that the laziest people are teenagers. So we use that leverage to basically drive as much traffic to the video. We mentioned that we're going to be making them 10K a month with trading as a complete beginners. This video also performed insanely well because we hit a big total addressable market, which is beginners, and 90% of the time that will be your total addressable market will be made of beginners. Now, let's move on to scripting. So scripting is super important. Without it, you can make people click on the video, but if you cannot make them stay as long as possible, your videos won't be pushed because they are unstructured the right way or you didn't get the message right. So there is two concepts on how to make great scripts. First, you need to have the correct packaging, and then you need to have aligned messaging. What I mean by correct packaging, we already explained that up here. And the aligned messaging is, did you validate the click? So whenever someone clicks on the video, did he actually get what he was promised in the title and in the thumbnail? Now, I'm not going to bore you with a lot of information. I want to give you just the basics that you make your videos 90% better. So what we do in our agency, we only script the outro, the mid CTA, and the hook. Word for word, the rest will be just bullet points, which is your body. So for the hook, I want to give you some kind of tips. Is you need to first validate the click. Use the proof, plan, and promise framework. And there is no set order in how to use it. The first can go the plan, then the proof, then the promise, and vice versa. But the whole idea is to keep in mind that, let's say your video is a case study video. What you need to do is the first sentence should be about the client and how he got from point A to point B, right? You want to make it super simple that this video will get you XYZ results. If the video was about a strategy, the first thing you want to talk about is the plan. Let's say in this video, I'm going to be showing you the 10 easy steps to get funded, something like that. You want to basically show that in this video, they will get exactly what was promised in the thumbnail and title. Then for the body, use just bullet points and sub-bullet points. And then you have the mid CTA, which is going to be around the 30% mark of the video. Why we do that is because 70% of your audience will stay at around the 30% mark of the video, which means that if you can put that CTA as early as possible to get that qualified traffic and basically funnel it to book a call with you or to your mentorship, coaching, your info product, or whatever it is going to be a lot more profitable for you and you'll be able to make a lot more money. Then you have the outro. Keep in mind, make it short and stay to the point. Funnel people to your lead magnets, free assets, email lists, free training, and so on. Or just funnel them to a booking page. Again, for this kind of ask, this is a lower ask, right? Our ask, and this is a higher ask from your audience. Now, why I'm saying that is because if you actually offer something that is free, you have a higher chance of someone actually getting into your funnel, nurturing them, and eventually they become customers. With a booking page, then they need a lot more time because, again, I need to actually go on, book a time, see if I'm actually qualified. This is a higher ask from your viewers. And finally, what you can do is just follow them to another recent video. How you do that is by mentioning a video that is relevant to the topic. Right now, for example, now I'm talking about how to scale your offer. What I can do now is to basically show you how to use YouTube to make money, or a case study most of the time, right? Something like that, so I can keep you in the loop and eventually get you to binge watch 3 to 4 of my videos. So that's exactly how to scale your coaching or info product with YouTube in 2026. So if you're doing over 20K per month with your coaching or info product and you want to scale your offer, click the first link in the description to book a call with me. Now, if you want to see that views and subscribers doesn't matter, click this video on the screen right now where I show exactly how I made 1.2K with only 15 subscribers on YouTube. Peace.